Hi guys, Johan here from Phoenix Boat Worx, the amateur's guide to wooden boat restoration. Today we are going to share our 10 steps to wooden boat restoration with you. This is the same 10 steps that we use for every wooden boat restoration that you do at Phoenix Boat Worx. Step 1. Get a boat. This is self-explanatory, but still your first step and a very important step in wooden boat restoration. There's various ways that you can find a boat for restoration, from your online classifieds to your local sailing club. Step 2. Clean. Now that you've got your boat home and in the garage, it's a good time to clean your boat. Just a basic clean, no need for expensive car shampoos or waxes. Just basically getting all the leaves out of the boat, getting all the grime out, and just going over the scrubbing brush, quickly getting off the loose flakes of paint, and then at the end maybe a quick vacuum. This will just give you a better idea of what you're dealing with on the boat, what you need to repair, and yeah, just get you in the right set of mind to start your restoration. Step 3. Make a list and plan. For me, this is one of the most important steps to wooden boat restoration. I've seen a lot of amateur restorers just go ahead and starting with the restoration process, and halfway through they actually realize that they already did something that they can actually only do now. So make a list of everything you need to change on your boat or repair on your boat, and then sit down, make yourself a nice cup of coffee and plan the sequence in which you're going to do this. This will save you time and money in your restoration. Step 4. Removing hardware and fittings. Now that your boat is clean and you're ready to start your restoration, it's a good time to catalogue where each fitting on the boat goes. Great method is using your cell phone and marking each fitting as you remove it. Removing your fittings all at once saves time and labour. Reason being, when you're sanding a panel and you need to stop to remove a piece of hardware or fitting, you actually need to put everything down. You need to go ahead, get a screwdriver or a wrench or whatever you need and do that. So you break your rhythm. Step 5. Remove varnish and paint. Now that the boat is an empty shell, it's a great time to actually go ahead and remove all the varnish and the paint from the hull and the deck. Our preferred method of removing is a heat gun and a putty knife or a scraper. This works for most varnishes and paints, but there are a few paints that it doesn't work for, and then you'll need something a bit more harsh like a paint stripper or just some good old elbow grease. Just a little tip from me: if you're going to remove quite a big piece of the boat or a panel of the boat actually, don't remove a varnish or all the paint. That's just going to be extra time you're going to waste on a piece of wood that you're actually throwing away and replacing with new wood. Step 6. Take a break. This is probably one of the most important steps in the restoration process. You're basically now halfway with the restoration, and your family and friends has already seen you becoming more and more reclusive, spending more and more time in the garage. As excitement builds of getting this boat done and going out sailing later with the boat. So plan a good break with your family, make it part of your whole restoration process, and do regular quality breaks with your family. Step 7. Repair. Now is the time to replace some wood panels or planking, repair some holes in the boat and other problem areas that you've got, and obviously refasten everything that needs refastening. Step 8. Sanding and fairing. This is probably one of the stages most restorers hate the most. It's tedious, it's repetitive, and it feels like it takes forever to get the boat in that perfect condition prior to priming the boat for paint or varnish. My top tip is pay a few teenagers to do that for you. Step 9. Split and polish. Most restorers try to rush this step since they've been spending too much time on the restoration, and they're seeing the end in sight and they just want to go sailing. For me, this is actually where you need to spend a lot more time than you think. When you're going to varnish 10 to 15 coats with a light sand in between, and when you're painting, be sure to use primer. It just makes the end result so much better. Step 10. Go sailing. Wow, you made it through the whole restoration process, and all those countless hours coming down to your first sail. Get the boat, get the family, celebrate and go and have a good sail.